In many villages across Vietnam, there is one tree people fear more than the darkness itself: the banyan tree. For centuries, these ancient trees have stood at the entrance of villages, beside rivers, and near abandoned roads. Many locals believe they are home to wandering spirits, and after sunset, nobody goes near them. One village in northern Vietnam had a banyan tree unlike any other. It stood alone beside an old dirt road, its roots twisted deep into the earth. Its branches stretched so wide they blocked the moonlight. The villagers called it the silent tree, not because it was quiet, but because everyone who disappeared near it was never heard from again. Years ago, a young motorbike rider named Long decided those stories were nonsense. One evening, he stayed late in a nearby town visiting friends. By the time he headed home, it was already past midnight. The fastest route back to the village passed directly beneath the banyan tree. As he approached, he noticed something strange. The night was completely still. No wind, no insects, no dogs barking in the distance, only silence. Long slowed his bike. Then he saw someone standing beneath the tree, a little girl. She wore old-fashioned clothes and stood barefoot in the dirt. Long stopped. "What are you doing out here?" he asked. The girl didn't answer. She simply pointed toward the darkness behind the tree. Long felt uneasy. Something about her seemed wrong. Then she spoke. "Can you help me find my mother?" Her voice was soft, almost a whisper. Long looked around. There were no houses nearby, no lights, no signs of life, just the tree and the girl. Against his better judgment, he stepped off his bike. The girl turned and walked behind the banyan tree. Long followed. A few seconds later, he realized he could no longer hear his motorcycle, or the road, or anything at all. It was as though the world behind him had vanished. The air suddenly felt colder, much colder. The girl continued walking. Then she stopped. Slowly, she turned around, and Long froze. The little girl's face was gone, where her face should have been. There was only darkness, a black emptiness deeper than the night itself. Long stumbled backward. Terrified, he ran. He ran without looking behind him. Branches scraped against his arms. Roots caught his feet. Yet somehow he reached the road. His motorcycle was still there. But when he looked back, the banyan tree was gone. Only an empty field remained. The next morning, Long returned with several villagers. The tree stood exactly where it always had. The villagers listened quietly as he described what happened. When he finished, an old man finally spoke. More than 50 years earlier, a young girl had vanished near that tree. Her mother spent months searching for her. Neither was ever found. To this day, travelers avoid that road after dark, because some believe the girl is still there, waiting beneath the branches, looking for someone willing to help. And those who follow her never find their way back.